Hello and welcome. Do you know what is our ultimate goal at CloudFolks HUB? Anyone who is preparing for certification exam of AWS and Azure must pass their certification exam at first attempt. We don't want that when you are going to exam and after reading these questions, you feel that I never heard about this particular topic. And that's why we are covering each and every topics related to AWS. Our today's topic is ElastiCache for RDS deployment option, which is one of the most important topic for AWS Solution Architect exam. So let's start. Before I am going to explain you about deployment option, I want you to find out from where we are getting this particular option from AWS console. Here I have my RDS MySQL DB instance. I want to improve performance of my DB instance, and that's why I am going to create ElastiCache cluster. Now when you are going to create ElastiCache cluster infrastructure, you have to select cluster type like Redis and Memcache. We already discussed about these two options in the previous video, and now we are discussing about deployment option. Now here, if you look at this, we have two deployment option, one serverless cache and design your own cache. I'm going to explain you both of these two using this particular mind map. So let's start with the introduction. After selecting the cluster type, Redis and Memcache, in Amazon ElastiCache for RDS, the next option you will see is the deployment mode. This step helps you decide how the cache will be set up and manage data and ensure availability. In short, we can say that this particular option is going to provide detail about how you are going to create your cache infrastructure. There are two options. First, serverless cache and design your own cache. So let's go with the serverless cache option. If you are going to select this, what are the advantages and why you should select this? So we are going to talk about three options related to the serverless cache: introduction, key features, and best for. So here we have introduction. This is fully managed option where AWS automatically handles everything for you. Manage option means AWS is going to handle all the infrastructure. You do not need to manage any hardware. You do not need to specify any hardware configuration. You do not need to scale your infrastructure. Whole cache infrastructure will be managed by AWS itself. This option is supported by both Redis and Memcache. No matter which cache engine you are going to select, Redis or Memcache, this option is available for both. Now, key features. Automatic scaling. Resources scale up and down based on your application's need. When you are going for the serverless, you don't have any control on your infrastructure. It means you cannot scale up and scale down your infrastructure. It means scaling is also automatic. It means low overhead. No configuration needed. You don't need to configure anything over here. Specifically, you do not need to configure any node type, shared, and replicas. Now, what is this shared and replicas? We will discuss about it in upcoming video, because we are going to set up infrastructure for our cache. So I will provide you more detail about node, shared, and replicas in upcoming video. But here, you just need to remember that when we are going for serverless cache, we do not need to configure any of this component of our Redis or Memcache cluster. Pay as you go, you can only pay for the cache resources you use. Now, AWS will decide the resources and you have to pay for this, right? And it will scale automatically. So you need to pay them according to the environment scaling. Now, this option is best suitable for application with unpredictable or fluctuating traffic. You don't have control on your traffic. You are getting more and more users over there. Now, in this case, you have unpredictable load And in this case, serverless caching would be the better option for you, because here all scalability will be managed by AWS itself, so you don't need to worry about it. Quick and hassle-free deployment. You do not need to design your caching infrastructure. You do not need to design scalability. So you have hassle-free, and it is really very quick option. Scalable application without management overall. That is what I already explained you. Now we have all these good options here in the serverless cache, but why we should go for design your own cache? Let me explain you this as well. So, introduction. The design your own cache option provide full control over your cache setup. The company is saying that, okay, we know about our load, we have predictable traffic, we have designing team, we want complete control on our own infrastructure. In this case, design your own cache would be the better choice for you. This option allow you to customize number of nodes, shared replicas, and other advanced setting. Definitely, we will talk about nodes, shared, and replica in our coming video, but here you can define your own terminology according to your requirement. Additionally, you can select between cluster mode enable and cluster mode disable. Now, cluster mode is only supported by Redis. Yes, cluster mode disable means non-cluster mode supported by both. Let me show you this. See, if I'm going to select design your own cache, here I have Redis selected, so I'm getting cluster mode. But if I'm going to select Memcache, I'm not getting cluster mode, right? So overall, what we can say that cluster mode supported by Redis only, and non-cluster mode or cluster mode disabled supported by both Redis and Memcache, because let's say that if I'm going to select Redis and I'm going to say cluster mode disabled, it is also supported by this. Okay, so this is overall structure of the cluster mode. Now, key features. Why should I go with this particular option? Advanced control and customization. Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.